Welcome to our welding tutorial. Our lesson for today is all about T-joint. But before that, let's define what is T-joint. T-joint is one of the examples of welding joints. T-joints refer to the shape of the materials making a perpendicular connection like a T. It does not have to be precisely 90 degrees connection but a right angle connection is by far the most common. T-joint are considered to be a type of fillet weld, and they can also be formed when a tube or pipe is welded onto a base plate. And take note, metal plate is not always used to make a T-joint. Any types and sizes of metal plates are considered to use in making or in creating T-joint. Welding style for T-joint. Did you know, class, there are different welding styles in creating T-joints. So here's are the different welding styles that we can use in creating T-joints. First is bevel groove weld. Second, fillet weld. Third, flare bevel groove weld. Fourth, J groove weld. Fifth, plug weld. And lastly, slant weld. So those are the different welding styles in creating welding joints, especially T-joints. Okay, class, now let's proceed to safety precaution. Before performing anything about the welding, always think the safety. Safety is important. So now let's proceed to safety precaution. So these are the different safety precautions that we need to follow to avoid or to prevent accident. First is always wear gloves while performing the activity. Second, look first the surrounding before striking an arc. And third, avoid horse playing inside the laboratory area. And lastly, wear safety glasses or safety goggles when you are removing the slag. Here's are the materials, tools, equipment, and PPE that we can use in performing the joint. So now, let's proceed to materials. First material is electrode. With electrode classification of E6013, 2.4 mm diameter. Next is 10 mm round bar. So this round bar we will use this in creating a T-joint. So now let's proceed to tools and equipment. First tool is vice grip, wire brush, chipping hammer, pry square, and angle grinder. And equipment that we can use is welding machine. So now let's proceed to the PPE that we can use to protect ourselves. First PPE is welding gloves. So these welding gloves will help to protect our hand from the spotters. Next is the welding jacket. And next PPE is the safety glass or safety goggles. And last PPE that we can use is the welding helmet. So this welding helmet will protect our eyes and face from the arc rays of welding. And this PPE will help us to prevent injury or accident while performing the activity. Let's proceed to the demonstration of procedures in performing T-joints. And here's are the following steps or procedures. Step 1, prepare the tools, equipment, and materials needed. Step 2, set up the welding machine and set the current from 60 to 100 amperes. And now, I will turn on the circuit breaker and I will set the welding machine in the current of 81 ampere. Okay? Step 3, wear the protective clothing equipment or PPE. Step 4, clamp the bare end of electrode to the electrode holder. So this part is the bare end of electrode. Step 5, clamp the ground clamp to the welding table or workpiece. So I will clamp the ground clamp to the welding table or workpiece. Step 6, prepare the two pieces of metal. The metal that I can use is round bar. So this round bar, I will use this to create a T-joint. Step 7, assemble the two pieces of round bar to form a T-shape or T-joint. And step 8, strike an arc using the tapping method. Step 9, tack weld in both corners of the workpiece or base metal. So now I will tack both corners of the round bar. Step 10, using a chipping hammer, chip off the slug from the bead and use a steel brush to remove the remnants of the bead. And last step, present the finished workpiece to the teacher. And this is the finished product of T-joint.
Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Mr. Ronald A. Gonzales.